All right, so Jaron Ennis unifies the division, what he's always wanted to do, and got the rehydration clause off of him. So now it's possible that he could stay at 147 pounds. He still can move up to 154. Mm-hmm. Nobody like it. Everything's up in the air. You got Brian Norman Jr., you got Mario Barrios, you got a move at 154, you got Teofimo Lopez moving up. What should he do next?
For me, if you can't get one of the other champions, go up to 54 because it's a lot of work up there.
Oh shit, WBA mandatory.
Yeah.
Shakram Giasov, who took step aside money.
I mean, you could fry up Giasov, but Giasov don't do it for me.
I don't think the casuals will give him any credit for that. I mean, right now it's like 147. To me, he'll definitely wipe out. I say the big fights is it determined time frame. Ryan Garcia, Rolly technically at 147 now. Is Teal 147? I think Teal coming up. So it's going to be some big names there at 147 if they come out. I say by the end of this year, you could possibly get one of them. If you can't get one of them and the other one's acting soft, like you already know Brian Norman and them going to act soft, and Barrios play his little role, I'd say 154, I think is a little money you can get Virgil Ortiz. There's definitely options up there that makes more money.
Most fighters today, right? They thinking about the money. Boots really on a mission. Of course, he want to get paid, but he really be wanting them titles. You know what I mean? So Giasov for real don't do it for me, and I think just for me, going to 54 and starting your shit at 54, I think it'll be perfect just simply because it's a lot of work up there. It's a lot of respectable wins up there. You know what I mean? People, we not doing it for the people, but the people are why you get paid what you get paid. So if it was any inkling that Big Boots was going to 54, the pot already gonna boil.
So it would depend on, I'll say after this summer, how them guys from 140 coming up is going to make that division at 147 because right now everybody knows Boots.
We forgot about Devs coming up too.
Yeah, Dev.
Yeah, but the argument is always going to be that he was too little. He was that's a 35-pounder. That guy was a 40-pounder.
Shit, most of the people in history, they think about it. The best 147s came up from 35, 40. Look at Floyd Mayweather.
No, I agree, but if he go in there and just keep slaughtering dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Keith Thurman, think about it, he fought Danny Needham. Danny Needham was technically 140.
I mean, he's slaughtering these guys.
I know, it's like...
So, I mean, come on.
All right, another name that was mentioned. It's a fight that literally been talked about 100 times, right? Yeah. And he said that the best fight in boxing, from a stylistic standpoint and a narrative standpoint, is Jaron Ennis, Terence Crawford.
Yeah, for sure. And I agree with Eddie. That's one of the best fights you can make in boxing. Like you said, the one. The reason I think so is because you're talking about two monsters. You're not talking about two regular guys. These are not two normal guys. These are two guys that love what they do. They work hard. Again, we're talking about guys who it's always, he get hit too much, or it's always, he got an ugly jab, or this and that, but they just keep winning. They just keep beating motherfuckers, and they be stopping people. So, yeah, if you put them two together, hell yeah, that's a titan fight.
If Terence Crawford is successful against Canelo Alvarez, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want him to fade off into the sunset, put his hat in the ring, I'm like, I'm out? Mm-hmm. Or do you want to see if the young kid can slay the king, so to speak?
If Bud beat Canelo, that makes Bud Harry Houdini. I say vanish. I say vanish because you did some shit, motherfuckers. Nobody would bet on Bud except those who love Bud or really understand the sport and that it could happen. So if you beat Canelo, vanish. I mean, go play Harry Houdini. Just be the greatest illusionist of all time because that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To go back and fuck with Boots would be even more crazy. But I can't tell a man what he should do. But that would be my thing. If I beat Canelo Alvarez, I'm out. I'm done. I ain't got to fuck with y'all no more.
Here's how I say Terence Crawford versus Boots. Yes, it's the most intriguing because of styles. They both dogs. They both go orthodox southpaw. I get to understand their styles. I'm just so worn out even talking about it because I know it's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. And Terence Crawford, when he fights Canelo, do I personally, because I love Terence Crawford. You love him as an athlete, a boxer. So of course we gonna want him to stick around, but understandable business. He's gonna retire. This is his retirement fight. So 168, win or lose, he's gonna vanish. Big money go
is this
off.
always
He's
gonna be a-
37, 30, about to be 38 years old, so he ain't gonna be around too much longer. So we understand it.
Is this going to be that barbershop conversation that, like the Mike Tyson, Ali,
Sugary Leonard Floyd.
Sugary Leonard Floyd, like that?
It's just like what sucks about that is like Mike Tyson and Ali, they was different eras, so you knew it wasn't going to happen. This is the era where it's like, to me, it's disappointing because that young boy was there. And y'all was in y'all peak of y'all and he was there, and it's not going to happen. So I'm always disappointed. I'm just tired of talking about it. It reminded me of the last conversation. It reminded me of at least Earl versus Crawford happened and Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd happened, but the other shit, when it comes to Terence Crawford, I don't talk about it because I know it ain't going to happen.